Now, I just want to show you this for a second and how this relates. In business, I set up situations where Jay-Z talks about this. You know, he's the hip hop guy. I like to say, I cannot lose. So years ago, I worked with a small business owner who'd been dancing around his business idea forever. And I had said, look, do you really believe in this idea or not? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, here's my recommendation. I want you to make a list of all the things you spend money on that you don't need to. Okay? So this is what he did, literally. We went through and I said, this is pretty crazy. I said, let's make a list of all the things you spend money on that you don't need to. So he says, well, cable. What else? It's like, well, my food budget. And I said, what if we cut your food budget down to $5 a day? So we cut food. What else? Well, I have a gym membership I never go to. Okay, we'll cut that. What else? I have 2 cars. I don't need 2 cars. I just need 1. Okay, so we're going to cut out the car. What else? Well, I have a house. This person says, I have a house. I'm not exaggerating. I have a house. And I said, do you want the house or do you want the business? He's like, what do you mean? I said, well, if you look at the lives of many successful entrepreneurs, Henry Ford, Walt Disney, Elon Musk, these people put it all in. A lot of these guys mortgage their homes, they put it all in. So let's just say that you go ahead and put in your house into this. So this is what you're willing to give up. If you did give up all of these things, how motivated would you be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, how motivated? Well, the answer always is, well, I'd be on fire. I would be like, I have to do this or I'm going to die. In fact, I would have the kind of passion that I would have for my kids about my business if I was all in like that. I'm like, oh, okay. But over here, you know, we're kind of just safe over here because over here we're in a boat and we can attack if we want to and we just got a little bit of risk. But the moment that you're all in, you have to win. And that is where the heat is, because you've got to have this unbelievable intensity, this white hot passion, this heat, this energy, this completely irrational optimism. And I call it the boom, Larry, so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. But you're going to have big, overwhelming, optimistic momentum. Can you afford to be negative when you're out there giving up all this stuff?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, I've noticed this. This will quicken your step. It'll sharpen your focus. It'll intensify your... But people, though, that have a backup plan usually don't make it very well. I mean, so Andrew Carnegie, I'll have the Program Observer put the quote on there, but Andrew Carnegie says, you know, put all your eggs in one basket and make sure no one kicks over the basket. But Sam Walton at one point was so in debt when he was growing Walmart that he just couldn't fail. You know? Ray Kroc, when he was building McDonald's, same deal. He was all in. You know, Walt Disney lost it multiple times, all in. So you're going to have to find a way to burn the boats. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's my deal. I believe that we're only going to live one time. You might believe we come back as like a cow or something, or, you know. Are you a reincarnation guy?
No.
Okay, so you're kind of like you got one chance on Earth. Yeah. I personally believe there's eternal life after Earth, but let's say that someone watching doesn't, or we're all different worldviews. Still, you only live once that we know about in the same form, I guess, is the idea. So my whole thing is like, over here, if you have 2 paths, and you know for sure that this path right here leads to mediocrity or average, and you know that this path over here might lead to success, I guess the question is, which path are you going to take? I will always choose this path. I frankly have no interest in living a mediocre life. I know that you and I and anybody watching was put on the earth for a purpose, but we've got to decide, am I going to just go the safe route or am I going to go the route less traveled? You know? So I would encourage you to burn those boats, my friend.